Hi, I'm Allie. I'm 21. I'm from Chicago.
Hello, Allie.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. No, I was totally stoked. I mean, we were talking about it for a while. You're like, am I gonna do this?
Well, yeah, I think the fact that you're female helped it kind of happen. I think it's kind of nice to have a female videographer and photographer and someone who's actually just a good person, cool person.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. I know, as soon as you showed up, I was like, yep, this is gonna work out pretty well.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad
feel
it
the
worked
same.
out.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. It's nice to hear that too. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. I like to make art and music, and oh, I'm sorry. I think we might have to stop it right there.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just saying,
Okay.
can you talk a little louder? I was like, go up.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
So should I say that again?
No, you're fine. We're just rolling still. Just talk a little bit louder is all.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me? So I like to make art and music, and yeah, I just kind of enjoy whatever experiences life has to offer.
Cool. Right on. Um, what kind of things do you like to do with art and music? Like, what kind of lovely things do you create?
I like to paint. I also, I don't know, create art, with my body.
Wonderful.
Yeah, dancing has always been a passion of mine, and
Nice.
yeah, it's kind of works hand in hand with knowing your body and just kind of embracing your body because it's your tool. It's the one that you have for the rest of your life. So
Absolutely.
it's
Take good care of it.
Yeah, and respect it for sure.
Right on. Yeah, it sounds like you know your body very well. That sounded really creepy, didn't it? No, no, I saw this thing in your masturbation biography that I was like, right on. You were dancing in tight jeans, I think.
I think the question I believe was what like different ways that you've made yourself come, and I think when you have really really good music and you have like clothes that fit you really well, and I think in that situation it was tight jeans. Just being able to like move with the music, and there was really really good bass. It was just a really really amazing experience, and yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun.
So it was like tight jeans. Were they like? So you were just dancing and like kind of using your tight jeans to.
Well, I didn't even do it consciously, I don't think, and then
Really?
it was just kind of one of those things that happened because
Really?
it's like the music was that good, so I think it kind of gets you in that headspace. Like, oh, this is so awesome, and then it's like, oh, and this feels really good too. So I mean, nobody else even had to know about it. It was just kind of like, oh, that was great. Anyway.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Tight jeans can be awesome too. They just kind of things happen like that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Well, that sounds like you just are very like spontaneous, like just life-loving person.
Yeah, I think you have one life to live. It's kind of up to you to make it how you want it to be.
Excellent. Love hearing that. That's so cool. Yeah, thank you so much for coming today. I hope it's going to be a good experience.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to ask you a few other questions about your masturbation biography that I was like, oh, interesting. So, yeah, well, I guess we'll just start out with the basics. Like, do you remember when you first learned to masturbate?
I think I was probably about 6 or so in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And I think I'd probably done it before, touching myself, but not really knowing what I was doing, I guess. And I think that was probably the first time it dawned on me that, oh, this is actually for pleasure, like just not out of like autopilot, like comfort. Like kids like to touch themselves, figure out like, oh, what does this feel like?
Yeah.
And I remember, initially I thought like maybe there was some sort of guilt attached to that, like, should this feel so good? And and so I realized that like, oh, well, I think, why would it be like this if I wasn't supposed to feel this? It's a natural thing, and I think it's really healthy for children to be comfortable with their bodies because, I mean, they're going to have the same body for the rest of their life, like I said. So, I think that it's a good experience as long as nobody forces you into something, as a child, and it's just you kind of doing what you naturally will do, exploring your own self. Like, that's just the healthiest way to go about it, I think.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Lovely. Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of if it's like natural. It's so sad how people get ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, I think it was the initial question, and I realized like, well, no, this feels good. I'm pretty sure this is okay. And
Wonderful.
yeah.
That's awesome to hear. Right on. there was something else I wanted to touch on too. I saw that you like playing with your nipples.
Yeah, I used to have piercings. As soon as I was 18, I got my nipples pierced, and I really, really loved the sensation, and I loved the aesthetic, but it also seemed to make it a little bit harder, like when they were rubbed the wrong way, or if something got caught underneath it and pulled out. There were barbells. It really hurt. So once I took them out, I actually started being able to enjoy nipple sensation more. And it seemed to actually be heightened. I don't know if it's because of the piercing or the lack of piercing. I didn't have to be as careful or something. Also less kind of to get in the way. So
cool.
Even though I love the aesthetic of them, I really actually love just having them out and just having my body without anything there. So
nice.
Yeah.
It just made you more aware of them, I bet.
Yeah, probably. I think because they were gauged, they were 14 gauge, and from what I hear, they have to be around like 10 or so they don't have like that kind of slicey feeling when they get pulled on. So I think if I were to do it again, I'd probably just get them a different gauge. But yeah, for now, nipple ringless and loving it. So.
That's hilarious. No, that's awesome. It's like a commercial. I feel good.
I feel great.
That's wonderful. Cool. Well, what are your favorite ways of masturbating?
I'd say that probably my favorite way is just, skin to skin contact just with myself, so fingers on skin, running my hands or my fingernails or different sensations on my skin. It could be my arm or my neck, or, it doesn't have to necessarily be, an erogenous zone. Because if you're touching yourself, you already are kind of feeling that anyway.
Totally.
And so it's almost like a distraction to almost get your mind to not just be focusing like, oh, like it's the destination. It's like it's the journey. So embrace it and just kind of feel the rest of you be as much as you can be aware of your body. When touching it, I think that's the best gift you can have. It costs 100%. No money, and you don't have to worry about anything. So like, yeah. Oh,
100%.
Yeah, I do sound like a commercial. What is this?
No, you're totally right. I mean, it's totally underplayed, but I can't agree more. Like sexy touching on even something as like non-erogenous as like your elbow.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
It's even just bringing that kind of like that energy and awareness to whatever area that is, and kind of just making it feel beautiful for a minute.
Totally.
So I think just even simple touch, like it's effective on other people and yourself, just kind of like nice touches, even if it's just on the face or the hand or something. It can, you've probably had the experience where like you're holding hands with someone and it just like feels like your hand is on fire, you can do that to yourself. And
totally.
Yeah, I just kind of have to channel that, so.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, I'm excited. I'm going to just cut it there because I'm excited to get started.
Cool.
So, excellent.
Sounds good.
Sweet. Well, yeah, okay. We'll see you later, Allie. Bye.